South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Houston Texans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Here we go, G. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
They'll run here. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Cut. Hey. Express! 8! Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Switch.
Second and 5 now. Newton. And right away, he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it, able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's third and long.
Check Mike, 26. Great.
They fake the give. Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
The first quarter already sacked him once. Probably get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tunnel rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. The Texans' new punter for 2021, Cameron Johnston, on the punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Check pass.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Now a give to Mostert running right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long night.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
2nd and 11.
Watch the run. Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, defense.
To throw, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. This is caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, their mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Xavier Rhodes makes the tackle. Still 9 remaining on second down.
Number 53, Mike 53. Squeeze, double. 53's the Mike, 53, check 53. Get your swerve on. Great. Jam.
Play fake, and it's Newton. He completes this one to Mack. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game of their victory a week ago. Well, what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles, really put it on those receivers.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they are on a first or a second seed come playoff time.
On second down, Mostert. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike.
Alert for a lot.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Watch the safety creep. Joker.
Fire down.
Check.
Bridgewater to throw it. Steps away to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. chance to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, checking in on what's going on in Baltimore. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for 1st.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Right here. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, let's get this.
Now Newton. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Check 53. Watch the run. Check 3.
Now the 4th pick, it's Kalen Balaj. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Kalen Balaj, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. He posted hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 15-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first for the drive. Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey.
Off play action. Newton.
Here we go.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And a reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there. He'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Watch the slant. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Let's go heavy. Heavy what you need.
They snap it to Newton.
Give me some.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Gun.
A gain of 7.
Hey, check.
First
3
down,
down.
Houston.
Play action. It's Newton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
20.
A gain of
No.
That will carry for Mack.
first down.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You ain't going nowhere.
Now Newton.
Double dog. That's the way.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check three.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. That is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
It's just me and you. Check Mike 27.
Here's Newton. Forced out to his left. He finds his man complete. That's Mack. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
I'm here all day. Check. 53's Mike. Check. Express.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a 1st down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Check 9.
Here's a run with Flash. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kalen Ballard season's second of the game. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and we are tied here in the second quarter.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
All day, every day.
Bridgewater on first down.
Bang, 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 bang.
Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So, CD, you talk about this football team, and some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hit at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here, and then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we've got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame that talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go
under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. They'll look to throw here. Got a man. It's the rookie Jalen Waddle. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down.
Check back 21. You must be dreaming. Undercrush.
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to go about as they head into the half.
So we're going to reach halftime here as the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them. Is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Here we go.
Play fake. Bridgewater.
Watch the edge.
Going for Burton, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Come on now, let's make it out.
Couple first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 58's Mike. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
Play action. It's Bridgewater. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second TD of the game. jump back in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a full-court game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. On the return, Tremont Smith. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Second down and 8.
Greg, I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Now it's Newton. He finds his man complete. It's Mack. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Silver. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. You want this?
Newton on third down. Throw left side complete. That's Mack. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Mike, number 53. Let's rock now. Come on.
They'll run it. It's Mack. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
At the Dolphins' 47-yard line.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Strong right. Strong right. Strong express. Alert. 3 down.
Newton now to throw. This is Hamler on the receiving end.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Set the tone, defense. Express. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike.
Here's Marlon Mack. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. It's Mack. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
You get blocked me. You get blocked me. You ain't.
They run it. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try to fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Smith to return it. And he returns this to the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They hit a really low field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Let's go, defense.
From the 27, Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mack. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Mike 27, Mike 27. Here I come. 8. Check Mike 27. Hey, defense, let's go.
To throw is Newton. And going for Hammer, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
There to make the tackle, Pat Surtain, the rookie first-round pick. Once again, it's Mostert. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go. Watch 36 to Mike. Let's go. Get wild now.
To throw is Bridgewater. They still can't get him. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll run right side with Mostert. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Texans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a...
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins sure look like they're going to be going to 8-1 as they add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Tight end's right. Gun. We got 3. We got 3. 3 down. 3 down.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton. Throw left side complete. That's Mack. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Your boys came out to play. I've been here, brother. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing is Newton. He's got Hamler. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Come off the ball hard.
Hey, check 27, check Mike 27. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Now Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game set.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Many times when the play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Mike 36. Rip left. Watch 36. 36.
Throwing here, Bridgewater.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Open man is Waddle complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
And that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
He'll buy some time right. And his
This is incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Flare. He's coming.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
When you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller,
Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown. And the Dolphins are off to make it 4 straight as they hold this extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And Smith chooses not to return, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
We got 4.
Well, I think that the folks here hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case.